I'm Wendy.
I'm Carl.
This is Bessie. Bessie is our cow / rust bucket, and we'll give you a little tour like we promised yesterday. Ta-da! So let's start this off with a short little van tour. We'll keep it snappy so that you don't get bored, because if you're watching this, you've probably watched 50 or 60 or 70 van tours like we have. We'll start off with the bed. Ta-da! Yeah, it's a bed. It's not moving so that we have tons of storage underneath, like my bike, his longboard, our camping gear, pantry. And in front of the bed is the sink. Somebody asked us once why the sink is beside the bed. And it's so that when I wake up in the morning, I can do my entire morning routine without leaving bed.
Our fridge here, which turns into 2 more chairs for people, as well as the 2 chairs up here. We could have a nice little party.
Yes. Yeah. We have fit 2 grown men on that together. They weren't comfortable, but it's doable. And 2 more in the front, and then a few on the bed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can fit 7 people in here to hang out. Something we've never mentioned on video is our clothing storage. So people are like, where are all your clothes? Well, you wanna hop up here, Crum? You can get cozy. They're in the sliding cubby system with bins underneath. And my side and Carl's side, and guess whose side is bigger?
Yeah, that would be mine.
He has more clothes.
She's tiny. That doesn't count.
Not an excuse. I literally was not kidding when I said that I do my face from my bed. Usually I look okay. Sometimes there's sunscreen smeared that I don't notice until I get out into the sunlight. And or Carl's like,
We do a quick check in the
rub
morning.
that in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And usually I'm pretty presentable. Anything else you want to know, Chrome? Good.
You know what, man? It's been really fun. I gotta work in the morning though, and so does she. So why don't we just wrap this up? Come back in the morning. We'll show you all about what real life in a van dweller's life is like.
Yeah. Bye, Chrome. Babe, what time is it?
7.
We said 7:30.
No, 7. Fine.
Turn it off.
This one. Always sleeping in. Never up on time. Welcome to our morning. She's gonna stay there for another 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna wake up as a dutiful husband, make her breakfast. Again.
What are you doing in our van still?
How do you keep a straight face with that?
I guess I'm up.
Did that get enough of Wendy saying it before you start?
Yeah, I guess I'm up. Forced to be up.
Welcome to our morning. Every morning we're super stealth, got our shades up, really dark in here, usually don't even have these lights on. All we're gonna do, take everything down.
I made these out of 2 layers of Reflectix covered by a sheet from Valley Village.
These guys, very conveniently purpose-built. They go right back here, tucked behind the fridge with the other set. Couple little cushions there. You're all done. This wonderful IKEA stuff, as usual,
From Buns.
from Buns.
Didn't give Buns credit either.
I don't know. Everybody got it. Bam.
Cook me breakfast, husband.
Love her.
Ah, pulling out the breakfast. Here's our induction cooktop. It's 1800 watts and it just like an inverter, and it runs off our 300 watt solar panels on the roof. Well, it's a total of 300 watts. And we're gonna make some oatmeal for the morning because it cooks quick. There we go. Turn on our water. Here's our handy control panel. So water's on now. This way. We have a 5-gallon fresh water and a 5-gallon gray water under the sink. That's good. Right. Cooking from bed. Kind of difficult, but worth it. Here's our pantry. We're zero waste, so we have a lot of glassware in there, and a lot of dry goods that we buy in bulk.
And one other thing we have is the handy dandy Instapot. Always useful if we go out on a hike, we just throw stuff in there for the day. It's cooked in like 10-20 minutes. It hooks into this system just fine. Draws a lot of power to begin with, but then just sips it away. And we still have lots of power for the rest of the day.
And it's not a problem with our 280 amp hour battery bank, so it's just fine. Yeah.
Wendy, you want anything on your breakfast?
Yeah, frozen raspberries, please.
Done, because I'm already sitting on our fridge. This thing right here, this is the Waco fridge.
80 liters.
80 liters, massive fridge. Freezer in this corner. Fridge for the rest of it. All right, guys, so let's have the talk. How does a couple survive van life in the city? How did we get into this?
Yeah. Well, I convinced him, but how long did it take us?
Like 2 years.
Yeah, it was 2 years of me being like, look at this road trip we're having in our tiny little SUV that we're sleeping in. We can survive like this. I can sleep in a car. Why can't you?
Yeah, no, I had non-negotiables. I had a shower, needed a shower. I needed a toilet. I needed all the headroom. I needed a queen-size bed. And I got none of those things. And yet I still moved in anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't push him. And one day in November, he said, I'm ready for van life. And I hopped on Craigslist in 5 minutes and we found this van. That was pretty much it. Yeah, we were like, this one on Craigslist, we're going to buy this one. And Carl said, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we had socked away some money, so managed to jump on this crazy good van. Right quick, the guy was asking for a good price. He had people coming up from Oregon, coming up from California looking at the van, and we were just like, nope, we're taking it.
Yeah.
And then started working on it a month and a half later.
But we gave ourselves a deadline so that we would actually move into the van, because for all of December, we didn't touch a single thing in the van. And then we were like, okay, we're gonna move out of our apartment at the end of January, so we actually do something. So January was insane.
Lots of 16-hour days doing the build.
Yeah. We were working full time, nights were dark, we were doing the build at night, in the dark, after work, every day for January, while we were moving out of our apartment. I don't recommend that.
Yeah, no, give yourself some time, but give yourself a deadline.
Yes.
But don't be too harsh on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're moving out of a huge space into a little van.
Yeah, and as Chrome says, your van's not going to be perfect at first. There's still stuff for us to do all the time. Like, we have no organization under our bed. It's just a mess of pantry and backpacks and shoes and chests and everything.
Yeah.
So one day we'll build shelves or something.
Yeah, it's a never-ending project. You could sink just days and days and months and years into building your perfect van the first time, but just get in the van.
Yeah, or you could sink no time into your van and just spend all your time outside of your van once you're in it. Yeah.
The van is not something to like spend 8 hours a day in for us. It's to get us where we want to go, get us out there, do things, explore, go places we haven't gone before, and bring everything we want with us. Cooktops, bed,
running water,
beer cooler, running water.
Yeah.
All right here. Never have to pack it up.
Our entire summer and winter wardrobe.
Yeah.
So the best thing about the van is we get to go away every single weekend to Oregon, to Pemberton, to Banff, wherever it is, and we don't have to pack and unpack every single time. That is the best. How do we survive as a couple in an 80 square foot space? He's only tried to push me out the passenger window once.
Just once.
Just once.
We brought it down slowly. We had...
Sorry. I just had the total visual image.
Yeah. Boom. Across from the driver's seat.
How do I not get on your nerves enough for you to do damage?
I think it was because we brought it down over time. First of all, we started just getting into smaller and smaller spaces over the last few years. And we're both able to be in the same space and not have to talk all the time and like just be in each other's way. Even though we have very little space to work with here, it still feels nice to, I get up on the bed, go on my computer, she's over here doing her thing. But then, when we have problems, we got to communicate them, and we've been doing that for years. I think, it's just been a little bit of compromise and a little bit of communication goes a long, long way. Yeah,
communication is key, and also not letting the little stuff get to you, right? Like, as I said, Carl is really hairy, and I find hair everywhere. That could be a deal breaker for some people, but it's not for me. I'm just like, oh, it's another hair, more sweeping. You just let it go. If he leaves the drawer open like he did just now, he didn't latch it, don't let it get to you. Even though I keep telling him, Carl, don't leave it unlocked. It's going to slide out. Yeah. I think that about sums it up. I mean, we've been together a long time, so that's something as well.
That is.
Just being really comfortable with each other, being able to fart in front of each other. You can't live in a van with somebody else if you can't fart.
If you can't fart in front of them.
That's just you. Get over it.
You wore me down for years over that one too.
Yeah. Now sometimes if I have to fart, I'm just like, Carl, I'm gonna fart, and he's like, okay, and he holds his breath. And that's how we make it work.
That's why we have two fantastic fans.
Both blowing out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think we answered that.
I think that's the story.
I think that's good. High five on the farting.
Yes.
gotta love some girls like, I just fart, it's all good.
Yeah.
I need to take a page from the Book of Chrome though and just like wax the chest,
Shave
shave the arms.
Yeah.
Hey, all this shaved.
How often do you have to do it?
All the time.
Yeah.
No, yeah, all the time.
Now help me get my bucket over back. Hi, Chrome. Thanks for visiting. Gotta go to work. See you later.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you got any questions, put them in the comments below. We'll try and be around. All our links to all our social media, Instagram, are going to be in the description below. Thanks very much. Catch you next time.
Spoiled rotten. All right, you guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you like what we do here on Van City Van Life, hit that subscribe button. And all the comments you have for these guys, it's all their responsibility to check it. Sorry, YouTube, but I just gave you guys a job. They're gonna do their best to stay in the comments and answer any question you guys have. But for now, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Spoiled. Oh no! Oh no! That's okay, I'm taking her.